What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I want to talk about what Dave Filoni reveals in the Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian Season 2 finale. He has some very interesting things to say about Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano, and upon watching the behind the scenes a second time, I think there's some key things that Filoni tells us about Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka at this time. So about halfway through the behind the scenes, Dave Filoni is talking about the detail that went into recreating Luke Skywalker, and he states it would be so easy to just make him so over the top skilled. But I was like, what's interesting is that he has had training, but I don't know who has been teaching him sword fight training lately. End quote. Now, like I said, at first, that doesn't seem like Dave Filoni has given much away. But when you think about it, he does confirm that Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano have not met at this point in the timeline. I mean, that shouldn't necessarily be a surprise, but it is an interesting confirmation that makes me wonder why. After all, at this point in the timeline, Ahsoka Tano must know that Luke Skywalker, who is galaxy-wide famous at this point, single-handedly defeated Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine. And even if she doesn't know that this Jedi Luke Skywalker defeated the Sith, then she should at least know the name Luke Skywalker and be curious to investigate if he has any relation with Anakin Skywalker. That said, it also seems like Luke Skywalker hasn't met any other Jedi either, such as Cal Kestis or Ezra Bridger, both of which actually probably had more formal training than Luke, and so probably could have taught him a thing or two about lightsaber fighting. Again, Dave Filoni's words are no surprise, and it lines up perfectly with what we know from canon, that Luke at this time was traveling around the galaxy tracking down Jedi artifacts. But in the Disney Gallery behind the scenes for The Mandalorian Season 2 finale, Dave Filoni also goes on to make this comparison between Luke and Ahsoka. He states, and his technique and Ahsoka's technique should be very different, and technically she had vastly more training than he ever had. She's actually his senior, which I think is hard for people to remember because of when these characters were created. So a lot of consideration was given to every detail. End quote. And so in this last comment, Dave Filoni sparks some new interest in the debate over who is more powerful, Luke Skywalker or Ahsoka Tano. And really that debate comes down to two different things. One, Ahsoka has vastly more training, as Dave Filoni confirms in this interview, and two, that Luke Skywalker has way more raw power than Ahsoka Tano. So it would certainly seem to me that they are both very powerful in their own ways, but both have a very different skill set that they bring to a fight. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think in the comments below. Did Dave Filoni give us much of a hint about Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano at this point in the timeline? As always, I'm Mike, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.